I'm hot. You can go ahead and put your hair up and just be hot, girl.
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. I am back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It is wine and wigs day. Clink, 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 clink. Girl, not me sipping on backwash at the beginning of the video. Get it together. No wine, no water, just wigs, girl. Hey, girl, I've been crazy inconsistent lately, girl. There's been a lot going on. My birthday just passed. We just went on vacation, but I'm back and better than ever. If this ain't better than ever, I don't know what it is. Look at this hair. Look at this hairline. Do you see what she's giving today? Yeah. Do you see how I'm showing up and showing out? That's how you know a girl has been on vacation, because I show up looking like this. Before we get into all of this carrying on that I likes to do, I want to ask y'all a quick question. Could you subscribe and hit the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post, because I'm coming to you every single week with a brand new unit, girl. Brand new wig, brand new personality. I'm giving you the best of what I got. Today we're doing a get ready with me, and with this get ready with me, we're gonna be doing this hair on my head. Can you believe I did not touch a strand? Girl, I didn't curl none of this. None of this. This came just like this. Curled with a 𝐂𝐇𝐄𝐈𝐑 hairline. What more can you ask for, friend? And you already know where this hair is from. I want to say thank you to Wowafrican Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because they showed up and showed out. Not only is there a hairline in the front, there's a hairline trolleying up the back, girl. There's a hairline in the caboose. Oh, I'm hot. You can go ahead and put your hair up and just be hot, girl. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the hair first. I'm gonna show you what the hair looks like straight out of the pack, what I did to style the hair, and then we're gonna hop on over to chatting. And let me run my mouth, girl. I was all over the place today. What's new? Okay, I'm a Gemini. What do you want me to do? And I'm 38 years old. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna have a little bit of girl time. So if you want to see how I did this hair, see how I styled this hair, please keep on watching, and I'll be back to do the face and chat. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this gorgeous wig. Now this wig comes inside of the Wowafrican Hair packaging. I love their packaging, but you receive your wig, but you also receive Wowafrican Hair gifts. They always give you like a rat tail comb, baby hairbrush, all that type of stuff. But we are here for this wig, and this wig is the Highlight Kinky Texture Natural Curls Pull On and Go 360 Invisible Adjustable Strap Glueless HD Lace Wig. It's in the style name Lustra. You look up Lustra, she should pop right on up. Now this wig is 22 inches long, 150% density. It comes with a 𝐂𝐇𝐄 hairline, and for the cap construction of this wig, this one is a Glueless HD lace wig. So she's already pre-cut. The lace is already ready to go, but she is an Invisi-strap wig. So in the back, you also have lace, but you don't need to tack that wig down on the back. Now, if you've ever had to tack down a 360 lace wig, girl, I'm telling you, it will stress you out. But this one, you will use an invisible strap, and then it makes it really, really seamless and secure in the back. But also you can wear your hair in different styles, updos and all that type of stuff. But right now we're focusing on the front of this wig. Now for me, I love a good 𝐂𝐇𝐄 hairline, and this wig is a 𝐂𝐇𝐄 hairline wig. Now, if you know anything about 𝐂𝐇𝐄 hairlines, they have more of a zigzaggy sort of look. I don't know how to describe it, but as you can see, it has more of a pushback hairline at the top, and then it pulls in towards the sides of the brows. I like this sort of hairline. My natural hairline does not look like this at all, but when I put this wig on, it looked like my hairline looked like this. I love how this wig looks. Now, the only thing about this is that I do have to customize it a little bit. I don't like for the hairline to be touching my eyebrow, okay? That's not my zhuzh. So I like to trim it down just a little bit, but once that's done, that is all I have to do to this wig. Just trim it up a little bit, make sure it fits my head shape, and I think everybody should do the same thing. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is just go ahead and apply the wig. We already flattened the hairline. We cut down the lace a little bit, and you can apply the wig. Now, you can pluck it a little bit more if you would like, but I found that this one was plucked so well, I need to pluck it no more. It was so easy, it was crazy. Now, the spray that I'm using is a Red by Kiss, not Red by Kiss, it is the Kiss Colors and Care Lace Bond Adhesive Spray in the Ultimate Hold Level 9. When I tell you I love this stuff, I love it so much. And I like the big can because it has so much in it. Now, when I bought this can, I did not know it was this big, but I still am able to use this. I think I have it right in front of me, girl. I can use this for years and years to come. It's gonna last for a long, long, long time. So in order for me to apply this wig, I felt like it was necessary to spray it all the way down on the sides. I did have to cut off a little bit of lace above the ear because it was a little bit too long. Like it was covering my ears just a little bit. So I trimmed off just maybe like, I wouldn't say a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch of lace off. And that looked amazing. I did spray on a little bit too much of that stuff. It flakes up. But either way, I did the same thing on the opposite side to make sure the sides look similar. And the way it tags down is just so good. I didn't even have to use lace tint to make it melt. We did use lace tint a little bit later just for a little bit of extra oomph, but I didn't even need lace tint with this. Look how it is melting into my skin, friend. Like it is unbelievable. Now, like I said, the perks about this wig is that it has the real HD lace. Like I said, it melts straight into the skin. It is beginner friendly. So for those of you that would like to try a lace frontal wig, I feel like this is a good place to start. Now, if you're not really used to Legos hairlines, you just have to make sure you work in sections. You can't just be spraying all the way across the hairline. You have to work in sections. And since this hair is HD lace, or this lace is HD lace, make sure you don't pull it too tight because you're going to get a wrinkle in your forehead and you're never going to be able to get it out, girl. It's a wrinkle in time. And you know what happens with a wrinkle in time. Nothing can happen. Girl, nothing can change. I don't know what I meant by that, but you know what I mean. Girl, once you get that wrinkle in your forehead, you're not getting it out. You can't use an iron or nothing to get it out. You have to take the wig off and reapply it. So don't pull the lace too taut. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and keep applying all the way up around the ears. And once that's tacked down, we get to go ahead and dry it. And look how pretty that looks. Girl, not a baby hair in sight, and it looks natural. Now, you know your lace is good when your baby hairs can go on vacation. That's how you know it's good. Now, the next step for me, I'm going to use a little bit of lace tint. This is like, has been a good final step for me for making my lace look good. I feel like it helps my lace melt in a little bit more. This lace does not need lace tint, but I just wanted to make sure by the time I put on makeup, it's going to melt into my skin. So I used the more crazy lace tint and I just laid it onto my forehead, used a little brush, and then I'm going to melt that hairline using an elastic band. And I let that sit on my hairline for maybe like 10, 15 minutes. And once that was done, you go ahead and pop that off and it looks amazing. You can't tell the 10 minutes passed, but 10 minutes passed, girl. 10 minutes passed, 10, 15 minutes passed. And once I take it off, it is a little bit sticky, but once you tug on it, because if you pull it straight up, it's going to leave a white cast, but tug on it and kind of separate it from the lace. And look how pretty that looks. Look how gorgeous that looks. Now, I do think my lace is a little bit darker, but I'm prepping for makeup. Okay, so the next step is to go ahead and define this part. Now, I'm going to use my Red by Kiss powder. This Red by Kiss powder is some of the best powder for defining your part. I love it. I got it from my local beauty supply store, but I think you can also get it from Amazon. I'll leave a link for it down below. Everything will be linked down below. I'm also going to go in and trim some of these ends a little bit. The reason why I'm trimming these ends is because some of them, because the hair is pre-curled, some of the ends are dry and they're kind of twisted up a little bit. And if I want the hair to expand and not look really, really frizzy, I had to make sure I cut the ends so when the curls fluffed out, the ends could fluff out, if you know what I mean. Now, next we're going to go ahead and work on the back since the front is already good and ready to go. The lace at the back will not be melted, right? Because I'm not tacking it down with any adhesive spray or any what do you call this, sort of lace bond spray. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of lace tint so it blends into the skin a little bit more. I think I could have used a little bit more lace tint, but that's okay. I'm just going to go in and pull these Invisi-straps in. They're almost like fishing line, if that's what it's almost like stretchy fishing line. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull those in, and that's it. It scrunches it up, and look how pretty that looks. First of all, look how gorgeous that hair looks. The hair is beautiful. You weren't actually able to see the hairline because of where the camera is stationed, but I'll show you what it looks like towards the end. So just hold on, friend. So as you can see, I'm able to fluff this out with my fingers. And as I wore this hair throughout the day, because I wore it until like 4 o'clock in the morning, girl, I couldn't sleep. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't sleep. As I wore the hair fluffed up more and more, and it looked more and more gorgeous. Look how pretty that hairline is. Oh, it is stunning. I love that I can tuck my hair behind my ear and feel secure. And I love how this hairline looks like it's growing out of my scalp because it's not a straight across hairline. It gives you the realistic sort of vibe. This hair is perfect for date night and daytime, it's perfect for everything. Now we're gonna try out a style to see how it looks in a bun, because if I'm gonna wear this wig out in this summertime heat, I'm gonna need to see if I can get this thing off my neck. So I'm just gonna pull this hair up into like a little bun because I wanted to see how the back would look. You could do like a curly updo style, but I wanted to see how it would look as a bun. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull it up into a top knot, and I wanna show y'all the back. See, that's what it looks like from the side. And from the back, girl, look. Now you really can't see the lace, but from the side you should be able to see that it looks so realistic. We also will be doing styles after I do my makeup, so you're able to see the back a little bit more as well. It looks so pretty, so realistic, so fluffy. The texture is realistic. They also have it in a natural black color, so if you are interested in this wig, go ahead and check it out. Check out what they have on the website. Also, if you do purchase it, get the coupon code, friend. We need to save some money, okay? If you're going on vacation, save the money for the vacation, girl, okay? So go ahead and get you some money off. Now let's go ahead and get into this face. Hey, y'all, let's go ahead and get started with this face. Let me go ahead and get some water first. Girl, I thought about having a little sake champagne, but my birthday just passed, so it is what it is. I've been drinking more than usual, so I need to stop. Girl, I need to stop. I feel like it's making my eyes swollen, like a little bit baggy, because you know it helps you retain water. I'm not doing it. So I have a makeup routine that I've been doing for the summertime that I feel like works for me. So I don't know if I'm gonna do anything different, because what's the point, girl? If I like what I'm doing, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna keep it simple, and I'm also gonna keep it light, because girl, I'm gonna take this makeup right off. So I'm gonna go in with one of my new favorite products, girl. I have been using this for a while, and I got this from Walgreens. I don't know why I have to say Walgreens like that, but I gotta say Walgreens like that. It is the Revlon Color Stay Awaken Caffeine and Vitamin C Concealer. This is a 24-hour concealer. I love the texture of it because it also doesn't crease, and I love that about this concealer. So I'm just gonna add it under the eyes and in the areas that I want to conceal. This is going to be my base, like my foundation, because I don't wear foundation. I say this every time. I try not to wear foundation because it's just too much. It's too cakey. It's too, you know what I'm saying? And I just be wanting something light as I rub this all over my face. I be wanting some light. Okay, I think I put on maybe too much, but that's okay. We can go ahead and blend this out. Girl, the way this hair feels, it feels like it's like so natural. It feels like my hair. I'm gonna blend it out with a sponge. I feel like the sponge is a little bit too dry. I think I dried it out too much. Ooh, there's still a lot of soap in here. Hold on. I used some soap, like some lavender soap, to clean my sponge. It actually didn't do that good of a job, but either way, girl, that smell was so strong. I felt like I was putting straight soap on my face. I probably would. But y'all see how my skin is doing? I feel like my skin has been improving. I feel like vacation helped. And then it kind of set me back because I fell asleep in my makeup a lot because we was out there having a time. But then also, girl, I used this mask one time, and I am convinced that this changed my skin. Do my lights look bright? Do I look bright? I feel like I look a little bit too bright. Hold on. So Sydney got me this mask for my birthday. If you don't know who Sydney is, Sydney's my husband. He got me this mask for my birthday. This is a Foreo FAQ mask. Girl, she lights up and everything. Look. Oh my God. I love this mask. I'm gonna be doing it like 3 to 5 times a week to help with my seborrheic dermatitis. So sometimes I do like light therapy. Actually, let me put this back. So, girl, I'm running around my office. So my husband overheard me talking about getting a red light therapy treatment or red light therapy mask. I mentioned it like in passing. You know, I just be talking. You know how you used to be talking to your man, you be talking, girl. So I was just telling him about that, and then he went and got me the mask, and that's like one of the best masks I feel like on the market. So he got the mask, and I absolutely love it. I feel like it's already changed my skin. I don't know, but I feel like it's already changed my skin. So I'm gonna keep doing it. It's like a silicone mask. I'm gonna keep doing it, but I'm excited about it. Okay, so next What are we gonna do for concealer? Girl, y'all already know. I overuse MAC Pro Wear concealer. I feel like I should try another concealer. Of the Yummy Skin Lift and Flex. So I'm gonna use the Yummy Skin Lift and Flex concealer. And see if this works well with the Black Radiance. But Black Radiance, what is that? Not Black Radiance. Girl, I said Black Radiance. The Revlon 24 Hour Concealer. I feel like this one creases a little bit more for me. I like almost like a satiny, sticky concealer because it doesn't crease as much on my skin, because I have a lot of creases that my concealers like to lie in, girl. They like to live in. So we're gonna let this sit for a second, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. For my birthday, girl, we had a time. I vlogged it, so you'll see it on the vlog, but we made fragrances. I met a subscriber out there. It was just such a good time. What was her name? Crystal. Met Crystal and her friend that was with her. They both had C names. And when I meet subscribers, like when I meet y'all, sometimes y'all say I'm nervous, but I don't think y'all understand how nervous I am. Baby, I was sweating. I sweat so much that I sweat my titty bra off. Those stickable bras. Mine came off. It was so embarrassing, but thank God we had aprons on, and I could not take my apron off. We took a picture. The picture looked, girl, I feel like I looked a mess. She looked stunning. She looked beautiful, skin fantastic. Me, girl, a mess. I don't even know. I don't know. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I met a few subscribers, but I don't leave the house that much. So I don't really be meeting y'all like I should be meeting y'all, because I don't be leaving the house. I'm gonna go ahead and blend a cotton lip and blend up to the forehead and all the highlight areas. Do people still highlight their foreheads? I feel like that's like an old school thing to highlight your foreheads. Is it? I feel like the girls don't highlight as much anymore. But I do. I'm a highlighting girl. So we went to dinner. What was amazing, girl, we tried to go to the club. Girl, we went to the clubs that used to be like cute back when we used to go out. And we tried to go to Pasha, but we can't go in there because the hookah smoke be too much and their ventilation is bad, girl. We too old for that. So we went to Pasha, left Pasha, and then we went to another place. And baby, it was horrible. It was so bad. But the DJ had like 5 minutes of good music, and then we went home. And then the next day we went to the fragrance class, which the fragrance class was so cute. And the fragrance that we made is so good. I think I'm gonna actually order a full bottle. So he made one and I made one, and we made them to like complement each other when you put them together, and they smell good independently. You know what I'm saying? Like they smell good on their own. They can do their thing on their own, but when you bring them together, it is an amazing scent. It smells more like a cologne than a perfume, but I am more of a cologne girl. Girl, I don't know why I'm running my mouth so much, but I was so excited to catch up with y'all. Also, girl, y'all, my filming setup, I can't wait for y'all to see it. I'm really getting my life together. Well, I'm hoping I'm gonna get my life together, because the past, I would say year, since 2023, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I have been a wreck. I have been a wreck. I haven't been right in the head, girl. Go in with my bronzer, the same bronzer I always use, which is the Walnut Skin Foundation Stick. Well, the Bobbi Brown Foundation Stick in Walnut Skin. It's in the color 098. And I'm just gonna add a little bronzer here. Girl, this brush is so dirty. Oh, girl, I need to get it together. I haven't been doing the things that I wanted to do. And when we came home from vacation, because when we went on vacation for 8 days, I was relieved, but I was like, what am I doing? Like, my office, I think I said this in the last Get Ready With Me, my office is a mess. Like, everything that I wanted to do to the home, we haven't done yet. Like, and I was so excited to decorate, but I feel like I'm in a functional freeze where, like, I can do things that I need to do. Like, I still can work, I still can go out, I still can do things, but like decision making and stuff like that, I've just been off my game. I can't even use my planner. Like, every time I try and use my planner, it is frustrating to me because I'm in like a weird mental space. Probably doesn't help that I haven't seen my therapist since November. 6 months later, and I'm trying to figure out why I'm in a functional freeze, girl. Cause you done froze yourself, girl. Yeah, girl, I just say I ain't been right in the head. And it shows up in the amount of things that I want to do that I haven't done. Like, I was supposed to sign up for a Pilates class. Where's a Pilates class? I bought a yoga mat for a hot yoga class. Now, should I be taking hot yoga classes when I have a propensity to, girl, hit the plywood? No, I got a hot yoga mat because I was like, I want to try yoga at least. There's so many things that I want to do that I haven't done, that I need to do, that I know will be good for my mental health, but it just feels like if I do this thing, that I have to do this, like I have to plan my day around, I have to do this, I have to do that, when I don't got to do that, girl. I can just go to the class. It's not that hard in my head, and that's just all, girl. If you feel me, you feel me. I feel like everything just feels much more overwhelming now than it used to be, because everything just feels much harder. You know, everything just feels much harder. Finally unpacking. I finally got the stuff. I'm finally putting stuff together for my bathroom. I'm probably gonna complete some of that stuff tonight. Like, I'm making it a priority to center myself. And although I would say it before, I wouldn't do anything, now I'm doing stuff, okay? And I will be at that Pilates class. I will be, yeah. Hopefully I get to plan that this week. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I got a busy week this week. So we'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes. I'm gonna go with my Bobbi Brown sheer finish powder. I've been liking this sheer finish powder. I used to be more of a pressed, like a sheer pressed powder girl, but now I'm on to the loose powder, and I feel like the loose powder does a great job of getting, I don't know, sometimes I just be changing my mind. I don't know why I like the loose powder. Because I feel like my favorite powder is my Black Radiance powder. But the Black Radiance powder is, it has ingredients that mess with my dermatitis. So I had to let the dermatitis go, girl. So I was saying that I'm going to be doing, hopefully the goal is to try that facial mask for like a month. And see if it's gonna be, if it's gonna change my dermatitis without me having to rely on steroids. Even though I haven't relied on steroids, I still kind of relied on steroids when I have flare-ups. I could just rely on being responsible and not sleeping on my makeup, but that sounds too much like right. And sometimes I just wanna be wrong. You're gonna go ahead and set around the mouth and on the chin. Around the mouth, on the chin, on the cheeks. My eyes have been watering, honey. I don't know if that's oh, that's not gonna help with the mouth, the eyes watering. Oh, I gotta take these lashes off. Girl, that was powdery, honey. Let's go ahead and set underneath the chin. Girl, that was an aggressive rub. Girl, calm down. Calm down. We're gonna go ahead and bronze with, or set our bronzer with the bronzing powder, Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Deep. Go in and slap it. I know some people rub, but I'm always a tapper. I wonder why I tap. I feel like I got 2 bolts right there. Girl, it's time for me to use my Foreo. Random thought, did my gap come back? No, I don't think it did. I have been slacking on my retainer, even though I still wear it at night when I fall asleep. And I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Every single day I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. This morning I woke up at 4 o'clock on the dot. Oh, eyes open, 4 o'clock. I don't know what that's about, but I've been waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then when I wake up, I didn't have my retainer in, so I get up, I do my routine, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I floss, blah, blah, blah. You know, I do all that stuff. And then I go back to bed because I feel like it's not real unless you go to bed. But my whole routine takes about an hour or so to do. So, because I floss for a long time and I brush for a long time, because you know how my dentist be treating me. If you walk like I don't floss at all, my routine, it takes a long time. By the time I get to bed, it's almost already light out. So I stay asleep until like 9 to make sure, like, you know, and then I don't take my retainer out until about 12 or 1. Going with my blush, this is the Westman Atelier blush in Petal. I like to apply it like this. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I like to apply it like this. And then I'm gonna go in. I've actually been setting my blush. If I want like a more pinky, blushy look, think I'm gonna do that today, but I wonder if I want to put blush on my eyelids or if I want to go with, okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Bakery Bite Size Snackaroons blush. Did Beauty Bakery come back? Remember Beauty Bakery, the owner of Beauty Bakery said she was like gonna take some time off or something, or like, remember she said that something. Oh girl, that's a lot. Oh, I did it again. I just never learn, do I? Oh, more. Girl, that blush is way too much. Girl, look like a walk-in corner store. This is a lot. I'm gonna add blush to my eyelids. Do I want it red? Well, I'm gonna use a Snackaroons blush and I'm gonna put that blush on my eyelids. Cause why not? We're here. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot. I should have done that. Wow, I should have went brown. Wow. So you know what, girl? Let's do both eyes. I can blend it in with a brown, I feel like. Don't worry about that, girl. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Light My Fire. I haven't bought a new palette in years. This is the only palette that I use because why the freak not? Because if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus liquid liner. This is in a brown color. I have been liking brown liners, especially for like daytime looks, because I want a little, you know what I'm saying? I want a little, but without the, you know what I'm saying? And I like a brown liquid liner because I'm not good at smudging. I feel like you have to be a good makeup artist to smudge liner wear. Mine always end up looking like you just had a night out on the town and you never washed off your makeup. That's what mine always looks like. Can't be talking too much when you're doing liquid liner, chill. You get real hectic around here. The eyeliner is a little bit big, girl, because I kept making a mistake. I don't know how long I've been talking to y'all. I said that I don't have a brown brow pencil and I be needing one. But I got a soft black, and soft black don't hit. It gives soft black. Soft black is just so bleh. You know what I'm saying? I like a brown pencil for like wigs this color. Because it just brings out the richness of the hair. But the roots of this hair, I guess, are like soft black brown. So maybe that'll work. Girl, I don't know when the camera cut off, but it ran out of time again. So girl, I need to go back to doing my brows. My hand is a little bit ashy because I just washed it. So just, girl, let me live my life. For the lips, I'm gonna go with my favorite lip combo, which is the Too Faced Lady Bold Lip Liner in Fierce Vibes Only, and the Lip Bar Fresh Glow Dream Blush with Squalene. I put these together. This is how I get the perfect lip. Line my lips with this, and I feel like it just looks so pretty and blushy. And for the lips, just gonna go in. This is actually a blush, but I don't like it as a blush. It's too matte. And when you see it dry on my lips, you can be like, yeah, I can see why that won't work as a blush, because it's just too, like, it comes off too powdery. And I like more of a creamier blush because it makes me look more youthful and fresh. Like, it gives more of that youthful glow. But on the lips, oh, this formulation is amazing. Still need to do a little bit of highlight. I feel like I'm missing a bit of a glow. So I'm gonna go in with my Westman Atelier blush, and I'm just gonna go in. So on the nose and the top lip and the chin. Oh, I feel like the look is pretty. Do I want to do lower lash line color? No, I don't feel like it. I feel like I'm just gonna change my top. I feel like this look isn't giving with this tank top I got on. Girl, I just look like I just rolled out of bed. My top together, and then I'll be back, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and use I got a new box of this. Girl, all my lip glosses, I don't even know how many of these I used. Either way, this is a Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Gloss. My lips feel dry. I don't think I put enough moisturization on there. I don't know if I like it with the color. This is a finished look on the face. I got this top from Princess Polly, Nordstrom. But this is the finished look with the hair. When I tell you this hair, hold on, let me get down. So this hair feels so pretty, so natural. It's pre-curl, girl. I didn't have to do nothing to it. And the look just keeps on giving. And the hair keeps getting fluffier and fluffier. And I love how this hair looks. It's so versatile. Ugh. So as far as the makeup, you know, it's all right. Also, I'm gonna do a couple styles really quickly. But y'all tell me what you think about the hair. Tell me what you think about the makeup. Just tell me what you think about the whole look, and tell me what you think about what we talked about, because I have no idea what we talked about. Actually, can you just tell me what we talked about? Because what did we talk about? I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I'm thirsty. Mouth is dry, and I've been drinking backwash this whole time. Girl, that's a lot of backwash. Hold on.